Shalom. I want to give all praises, honors, and glories to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachakwadash, for giving me the spirit to do the lesson on today. Lord, willing to feed you lamb and sheep of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. I want to give double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who taught us this 100% truth according to the spirits of be Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect out there pushing this word through the four corners of the earth's sincerity. And peace and blessings to your hopeful believers out there, which are also part of the elect. To you, I say shalom. And once again, I want to say, call Allah, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachakwadash, for giving me the spirit to do the lesson on today. Lord, willing to feed you lamb and sheep of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, man. Now we got a video through the power and spirit of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. We're going to be going into making sure that we are leaning upon Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, man. Making sure, examine ourselves, you know what I'm saying, that we are leaning upon Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, man. Because, you know, through the power and spirit of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, you know, we had a foresight. We're seeing these things happen. You see these things going on in the world, you know what I'm saying? And as a man, you know what I'm saying, you trying to do what you got to do to provide for your family, you know what I'm saying? Or if you don't have a family, just at what you got to do as a man, you know what I'm saying? You got to work, you got to do things of that nature, you know, you got to do that. But it's stuff starting to get more costly, starting to cost more. Inflation is picking up and things like that. And you know what I'm saying? And like, you know, brothers will say there's a lot of things, family and all that, could be grabbing you and distracting you, you know what I'm saying, from Yahweh Bashim Shai. But we got to remember that Yahweh Bashim Shai, that's what we need to be leaning upon. We don't need to be leaning upon our own saving might. It's like your throat kind of dry right now, but we don't need to be leaning upon our own saving might, man. You know what I'm saying? Because we know these scriptures, but we don't want to be lacking unto one that knoweth the scriptures and teacheth many, but don't take heed unto them ourselves, man. Because just because you out here teaching the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of these scriptures, that don't mean, you know what I'm saying, that you're taking heed of it. Because people got to fulfill a lot of being profitable unto many, but was unprofitable unto himself, as the scriptures say. You know what I'm saying? People got to fulfill that, you know, teaching, but not taking heed unto the scriptures themselves. And you want to be taking heed unto the scriptures yourselves, man. But we just got to make sure that we're leaning upon Yahweh Bashim Shai as we approach these evils, you know what I'm saying, as we get closer and closer and get deeper to the climax of you know what I'm saying, of Jacob's troubles, pretty much. As these evils upon the earth continue to multiply, continue to be intensified upon the planet earth, you know what I'm saying, we need to continue to lean that much more upon Yahweh Bashim Shai. That's why there's been a lot of videos coming out about making sure that you're supping with the Lord, doing the things you need to do to have that relationship with Yahweh Bashim Shai. Because if you have that good relationship with Yahweh Bashim Shai, you trust in Him, your faith is strong in Him, you're gonna be leaning upon Him more. Because if you trust somebody, you're gonna lean upon it, man. You know what I'm saying? And speaking of that, before we get this, because I was gonna get this Matthew, I want to get Isaiah 30, and we'll just jump up to Isaiah 30 and verse 1, right? It says, woe to the rebellious children, said to the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin unto sin, man. Exactly. We know the rebellious children's talking about the Israelites, but they take counsel, the whole nation of Israel. It's like, not the whole nation of Israel. But a large portion of the nation of Israel doesn't take counsel of Yahweh Bashim Shai, which we're going to jump down and see, because it's going to say, the scripture is going to say it. But they don't take counsel of Yahweh Bashim Shai. Where can you find the counsel or the mouthpiece of Yahweh Bashim Shai upon the planet Earth? It's in the mouths of His prophets. You know, 2 Esdras 15 speaks about that. You know what I'm saying? He said, I will put their words in your mouth. And you loosely paraphrasing it, you know what I'm saying? Speak prophecy to the ears of my people, and I will put the words in thy mouth. Loosely paraphrasing it, you know what I'm saying? So we know that the counsel of the Lord is found amongst the prophets. But our people neglect the prophets, you know? But also, just because you're teaching a word, that don't mean that you could be neglecting the message too, or neglecting hearkening unto the scriptures. You could be neglecting that too. That's why scriptures say, many are called, few are chosen. And therefore there'll be sin. Therefore there'll be something to say, you know what I'm saying, Lord, have we not prophesied in thy name? And the Lord will be like, depart from me, ye workers of iniquity, loosely paraphrasing it. But why? Because they wasn't taking heed unto the scriptures. They were probably out there teaching them, but they wasn't really taking heed unto them, man. You know what I'm saying? Just because you teach the scriptures, that don't mean that you're taking heed unto them. That's why brothers say a lot of times in videos, first and foremost, going for yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? We got to make sure you pick the moat or examine thyself. Make sure you doing what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? And as you teaching other brothers, you know what I'm saying, they will take heed. So y'all both, if y'all take heed unto, y'all can receive salvation, man. And I'm going to read verse 2. It says, "They walk to go down into Egypt, and have not asked at my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt." And we know that's talk, and we know, you know what I'm saying, what's you know what I'm saying, what's the spiritual Sodom and Egypt? You know what I'm saying? That's Babylon the Great, because our people are doing that. They're going down to Egypt, trusting in Egypt. And Egypt just means bondage, you know, double straight. So they're trusting in their oppressors, man. You know, so scripture speak about making a covenant with death. And brothers was going into this last night. And I just kind of want to, you know what I'm saying, segue and go into it a little bit, man, because we got to make sure that we leaning upon Yahweh Basham Shai, that firm, strong foundation. Because as Yahweh Basham Shai tends to bring plagues upon the planet Earth, he's trying every foundation that everybody's building their trust upon. Whether you built your foundation and trust upon Esau, or you built your foundation and trust upon Yahweh Basham Shai. And us serving Yahweh Basham Shai, you know what I'm saying, we got to make sure we taking heed unto the scriptures too. And we building our foundation upon that sure, solid foundation, which is Yahweh Basham Shai. We got to make sure we're doing that, man. Because it's going to get intensified, man. The Lord is finna try the reins of men. He's finna try the hearts of men. And he's going to see, was you leaning upon me or was you leaning upon something else? Because as these things start to get more intensified, it's going to be shown, you know what I'm saying, if you serving Yahweh Basham Shai or you're serving Esau. Especially when that MOTB becomes mandatory under the penalty of death. And you have to take it. And if you don't take it, you'll be cast out from society. Or it could result in you being put to death. You're being stripped of your Babylonian privileges, pretty much. Exactly, but it says they want to go down to Egypt, you know what I'm saying, and have not asked at my mouth. They strengthen themselves in Pharaoh. And you don't want to be doing that. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be strengthening yourselves in Pharaoh. Scripture speak about, you know what I'm saying, this calls Pharaoh a broken reed, broken staff. You know, staff, you know what I'm saying, going to rulership. This rulership is not a solid foundation, man. You know, it's not a solid foundation. So let me jump down, and we're going to jump down to verse, actually, I'm going to get the point, because I ain't trying to be too long. It says Isaiah 30 and 12, "Wherefore thus said the Holy One of Israel, because ye despise his word, and trust in oppression, and perverseness, and stay thereon, therefore this iniquity shall be to you, as a breach, ready to fall, swelling out in a high wall, whose breaking cometh, so like it cometh suddenly at an instant, man." So like, and that's gonna be the result of those that don't lean upon Yahweh Basham Shai. Because I want to go into that word stay on, right? When you go into that word stay on, man, right? Where is it at? Stay. The word for stay is Shai, I think it's Shana. It seems like it says Shana. Shana. Shan. You know, I'm trying to say it to the best of my ability, Akim. But pretty much it says to lean on, trust in, so like it, but like going to that word, it says to lean on, right? You gotta go back to it. To lean on, you know, to lean. So they're leaning on this breach, on this wall, as if it's secure and safety. Hopefully it's signaled as it's secure. Like the word is sha'an. It's like y'all can. It's something like that, you know. I'm trying to get used to saying it. Sha'an. But so pretty much it says to lean on, trust in, support. You know what I'm saying? So they lean on, and it says of trusting God. But in their reference, they stay upon the Pharaoh, Egypt. You know, they're leaning upon Egypt, and that's going to be their downfall, man. That's why Scripture say in Isaiah 31, "Woe those who go down to Egypt for help, and trust and stay on chariots thereof, because they are strong." Woe means destruction. But that's why you read in the next verse of 13, it says, "Therefore, the result of them leaning upon it shall be as a breach, ready to fall, swelling out in a high wall, whose breaking cometh suddenly at an instant, man. So that's the end all upon if you're not leaning upon Yahweh Shai and you're leaning upon Egypt. Now I want to get to this Isaiah 10 and 20. It says, and it shall come to pass in that day that the remnant of Israel, so this is what the remnant of Israel will be doing, man. You know, so scripture say, put on therefore as the elect, which we are trying to do, put on as the elect, you know what I'm saying? Mind ourselves with the mindset of Yahweh Shai and making sure that we're operating and doing the things that the elect will be fulfilling in the latter times. But this Isaiah 10 and 20, and it shall come to pass in that day that the remnant of Israel and such as escaped of the house of Jacob shall no more again stay upon him. So like no more again stay upon him that smote them, but shall stay upon the Lord, the Holy One of Israel. And actually, I want to get Isaiah 10, see if it says the same word for stay. So like over 20. Yeah, same word. So it said it's gonna come a time, because we know we you know, and the one that smote us is Esau Edom, the so-called white man. But you know, we lean upon, I ain't gonna say we lean upon your Esau Edom, you know what I'm saying? We don't trust in them, but like, you know, we gotta go to our enemies in the want of all things, because we're in captivity. But the Lord is gonna come a time period where he's gonna take us from that, you know what I'm saying, due to the things going on in the world. And the only way you're going to really be able to lean more upon Esau, or I guess you could say use his commerce, go to him for food and all those things, you know what I'm saying, it's going to be eventually it's going to come down to the point where you're going to have to take the MOTB to do those things. Right now it's not at that point, so we're able to still go and do those things without transgression and going against Yahweh Shema Shah. But then it's going to come a time period where we're going to do where there's going to come a time period where people, the masses are going to do that, but they're only going to be able to do that by way of submitting to the devil by taking the MOTB. And that's going to show who you trust upon and who you really built your house upon. You know what I'm saying? And that's why we're reading this. It says we're not going to do that no more. And we're coming to those times where the remnant of Israel will not have to do that. Lord will be those men. But they're going to be leaning upon Yahweh Shema Shai, saving power and his saving might. You know what I'm saying? And then in any other aspect, and also they're not going to be, because when you're leaning upon yourselves, you simultaneously lean upon Esau Edom at the same time, you know, because by you leaning, you know, these things are happening, but the Lord is testing. He's, you know, Yahweh Shema Shai is that big bad wolf, and he's finna find out which little pig are you. You know what I'm saying? But this is Matthew 7. We ended off this from 7 and 24. Therefore, whosoever heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them, I will liken him unto a wise man which built his house upon a rock. And the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew and beat upon the house, and they fell not, for it was founded upon a rock. And we know that rock to be leaning upon Yahweh Shema Shai, the rock of our salvation. As it speaks about, you know, they lightly esteem the rock of their salvation, where the remnant of Israel is going to be esteeming the rock of their salvation, man. And they're going to be leaning upon his saving might, which will not fail us, man. The Lord he hasn't failed in previous times. He hasn't failed in previous rulerships. He didn't fail the prophets in. You got scriptures, Romans 15, Sirach 2. You know what I'm saying? The Lord has came through, and the elect is going to stay in that mindset in these times, because scriptures say the prophet of the spirit is the prophet of the spirit of the prophet is subject unto the prophets. So they came back. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego here, Daniel, all the prophets coming back, and they're going to lean upon Yahweh Shema Shai again. Lord will be those men. Now verse 26, and everyone that heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them not shall be likened unto a foolish man who built his house upon the sand. Exactly. You see the counsel, but you don't seek the counsel. You go not to the counsel of Yahweh Shema Shai. You seek out the counsel of Esau. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to take heed unto the scripture. You would rather go down to Egypt for help, right? And every rain that has descended, and the floods came. It's like, let me read 26 again. It's Matthew 7:26. And everyone that heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them not should be likened unto a foolish man which built his house upon the sand. Exactly, you foolish dumbass. And the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew and beat upon the house, and it fell, and great was the fall of that house. And that's going to be the end all, be all of the ones that don't lean upon Yahweh Bashim Shai, man. So yeah, Lord willing, this is edifying to the pounds for the Yahweh Bashim Shai. Feed you lemon cheese with Yahweh Bashim Shai, man. Just making sure you akim, examine ourselves, making sure you're leaning upon Yahweh Bashim Shai. You're not getting carried away by leaning upon your own saving power and end all be all, because this you leaning upon yourself is going to result in you falling, man. You're going to fall, because that scripture say, woe to make a flesh his right arm and trust in man, because we can't save each other, but Yahweh Shai can save us. That's, you know what I'm saying, I can't help you, you can't help me. You know what I'm saying? The things that I'm doing for Yahweh Shai, that's going to allow the Lord and my relationship with the Lord, that's going to allow me to have that trust and faith to be able to lean upon him when time come. And really, it starts now. You know what I'm saying? It's like a muscle. You can't just, okay, eventually I will hit 315. You know what I'm saying? If I just keep going to the gym and keep trying to hit it. No. It starts now. Starts now. You got to start doing those little miniature reps. You know what I'm saying? Lifting 135, you know what I'm saying, 225. Then eventually you'll get to 315. As it says, the path of the just as to shine. I like to shine more and more into the perfect day. But I'm about saying, call law, yeah. How about you, Shai, Bahashim, want to give them honor to the apostles and the elders of great millstones. So y'all, I'm going to say shalom, man.